Fear is an illusion, and I want to show you why. I'm here at the rooftop of my place by the pool, and as much as I believe and acknowledge that fear is an illusion and that it is what we create, I still have my fears, just like anyone else who's watching this has something that they're afraid of, and mine is drowning. But after really genuinely realizing and acknowledging that fear is an illusion, I've jumped into this pool and I've been practicing day after day to work on my technique and my level of comfort underneath the water. And I'm going to show you how to overcome your fears. Step 1, acknowledge it. What is it that I'm afraid of? Then imagine what life would be like without that fear. What would you be able to do? How would your life change for the better? Focus on that vision. See yourself in it. I acknowledged what my fear was and realized that it was the fear of drowning. There was the sensation of not being able to breathe while my head was under the water. Step 2 is to sit in that fear. In my case, around drowning, I chose a scenario where I would not die. I am fortunate enough to have this pool where I'm not going to drown. It's all in my mind. So I went in and I submerged myself under the water and I released oxygen, sometimes very fast and sometimes steadily, to the point where I truly am running out of air. And I just sit there. And I sit there as long as I can. And I get up and I do that repeatedly over and over. And the purpose of that is to sit within the discomfort. Sit within the discomfort as much as you possibly can until that thing that you're afraid of and that thing that makes you uncomfortable becomes comfortable. It becomes normal. Step 3, high five yourself and celebrate for the fact that you've mustered the courage to sit inside of your fear, to sit inside of that discomfort and develop a level of familiarity and comfort with it. And the last step is to go further and go deeper into that fear. For me, it's staying underneath the water for longer, swimming underneath the water for longer, swimming the entire length of the pool back and forth and staying under it, doing tricks, moving faster so that G-force and the water is just rushing in my face, and it's preparing me for when I hit the ocean, when the waves actually flip your body around. And then that's it. And every time I step inside of this pool, an environment where I almost lost my life, I come to realize that I never needed to fear it. It's actually nothing to be afraid of. I created all of the fear on my own. And don't beat yourself up. Do it step by step. Create goals around it. Today, I'm going to dip my toes into the pool. Today, I'm just going to look at the pool. I'm just going to look at it. And this can be anything. If you're afraid of spiders, if you're afraid of a person, if you're afraid of anything. Today, I'm just going to look at photos of it. Then I'm going to look at it in person from a distance. Then I'll put my toes in. Then I'll put my hands in. Then I'll put my body in there. Then I'll dip my head under for a second. And mind you, I'm recording this while swimming underneath this water, and swimming in the ocean is still very uncomfortable for me, and I still have a lot of fear and anxiety around it. But I feel so good knowing that I am exercising the courage to face it head on and get better and better. And I really, truly can't wait until I feel one with this, until this feels like it's a part of who I am and it's a part of my life, and I feel total joy around the experience. And that day will come. That day will come. I promise you. I promise myself. It's a beautiful thing to overcome a fear and experience how life can be on the other side of it. So get out there and tackle your fears. No more excuses. Let's get into it. I'll see you tomorrow.